And welcome back. We're here for another week of Rollers of Fate D&D campaign, live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But first off, we went through last week. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully, those should be solved this week. And with that, the adventurers spent last session making their way through a labyrinth of a maze in an ancient ruin where they unfortunately found a gelatinous cube, several specters, and even a harmless ghost that was uh, angered. That was angered by our dwarf who decided just to attack her because why not? But our adventuring group, as you can see, has made their way to a treasure chamber with a blue glowing force field at one end and some rooms on the sides. They have taken a short rest, and this is where we are picking up from last week. So, welcome back, everybody, and we are live. So, what are you doing after your short rest?
I will punch the force field.
It hurts. You punch the force field, you get a light shock in your hand, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, it was worth a try.
Gullybash and Zervius spent their short rest in the cobweb-filled library type room. And the dwarf is now still oogling at all the treasure and offerings on these two tables in front of these giant minotaur statues.
I would like to roll for a what'd you call it? A willpower to not take all the gold from this table.
No.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sounds like you're trying to fail.
I really hope that thing comes to life and murders you.
You have enough wisdom to know that it may or may not be a good idea, but it's your call.
I shall hold off for now.
Okay, then.
Oh, Jack, by the way, your action bar for the stream is, I don't think, working.
Where? On the side?
On the side, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had enough chat yet to fill it up, but it is working.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There you go. All right. So, you guys are in this room. You've rested. You've regained some of your abilities, hit points. I think all of you are considered uninjured, except Kembek is still bleeding slightly from some wounds. What are you doing? Oh, and obviously, the halfling is pulsating a blue light.
I think we should probably figure out how we get into this force field of sorts.
Do you see anything that resembles your crystal? A slot or something?
I haven't looked actually. Let me see if I can't see something, and I will. Oh God! Wait, no, stop. No, God, I didn't mean to just. Okay. Jack, if I look on the walls, is there?
Oh wow, that force field does not work.
It's working now for some stupid reason. It wasn't before.
Can I inspect the walls to see if there's any sort of keyhole or anything like that?
There is not. Give me a perception check, though, please.
Okay.
That is definitely a high enough perception. As you get closer to this force field, the blue crystal that's in your little side pouch begins to vibrate, and you can actually feel it through your pouch.
Oh, that feels weird. Oh.
Bzzzt, bzzzt.
I swear, I usually don't bring these things with me.
What feels weird?
No, usually on Friday nights. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pull it out of the bag. the crystal, it's vibrating.
Yep, it's definitely giving you a steady vibration in your hands while you're standing where you are.
Let me try something. Everyone might want to stand back a moment. And once everyone gets far enough back, I will slowly try to penetrate the crystal into the force field.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm not old enough.
The
to say this
vibrating
thing.
crystal.
The vibrating crystal. Yeah.
Wow, this
Yeah.
this turned into a Slanesh adventure. Okay.
Oh no. Make me a mind flayer Slanesh. No, I'm kidding.
You basically, pierce the force field with the crystal. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, just thrust it right in there. Go ahead.
Damn it, it was almost a 1. 14.
Basically, some magical discharge travels down, striking you, only dealing 1 point of damage to you. But the force field vanishes.
All right, quickly, everyone inside. And I will walk forward into a trap. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
God,
Flavis,
I
as you
that's
enter this chamber, there are 6 pillars rising 30 feet to the ceiling. There are multiple symbols on the ground, and then at the far end where there is another glowing torch on the wall, looks like to be a large sarcophagus with arcane writing all around it.
Lathander, protect us.
So I know this is sort of a stupid question, but do any of you recognize these markings at all?
Can I make out anything from the writing?
Give me an Arcana check.
Roger.
How about a religious check? Does anything look like it might
Absolutely.
be
Go ahead.
some religion?
And we're still gaining the benefit from the veal. 3 sessions now. Unfortunately.
From arcane reasons, you do not know what it would be.
Come on, Duel. Let's see that religious check.
Damn it! Where? Well, I see checks, but that's only for.
It's going to be skill.
There we go.
Come on, big money, big money. No
Yeah.
whammies.
God darn. Why can't? It's not Arcana. It's religious.
Religion.
R.
Yeah, right below persuasion, above sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh no, the rolls are invincible.
All the markings you see on the floor are definitely not religious, except the large marking on the floor in front of you seems to have almost like an ancient religious scripture type of feel to it. To an unknown god, you're not sure who, but it is definitely religious, and that's the little circle with the triangle that you were just hovering over. Yep. You also notice that
Okay.
at the center of that there is a hole. Basically, at the center of that diagram, there is a small hole in the ground.
Okay. So I will pass that on. It appears to be one religious symbol in the middle with the upside down triangle, at least to us. That has a little hole in the center, perhaps to some ancient god. I can't recognize it, but definitely appears to be some type of religious symbol. The rest, I can make nothing of.
Well, don't touch the symbols.
No, I'm not touching. I'm just taking a good view.
Connor, give me one more Arcana check.
I can do that. Big money. Big money, man.
Big money, yeah. This all the markings on the floor are mysterious to you. You cannot really decipher what their meaning might be.
What about the
Say that again?
craftsmanship? What about the craftsmanship? Can I ascertain to who might have made it?
It definitely does not appear to be dwarven, if that's your wondering. Most likely of human or some other race. Structures like this in a land where you know not really the predominant races, it's kind of hard to decipher who might have built this. Also, one thing you guys all notice, and it starts to happen just after you enter this room, you hear almost as if a lot of stone is moving behind you, back the way you came.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that? Is this ruin collapsing?
It's not collapsing. It more so sounds stone sliding on stone.
Maybe those large figurines are moving.
Do I see anything moving in here?
From where you are, yes, you do. The labyrinth you just came from appears to have reworked itself. You see a couple of the walls shifting.
Well, I don't recommend going back the way we came.
Out of character. It's like the fucking pyramid in Alien versus Predator, man. Game
Yep.
over, man. Game over.
Game over, man.
I mean, we already saw the face huggers.
Well, Akron, what do you see?
It has changed. The labyrinth
It's changed.
has struck again.
Oh, you back, Leaf?
Yeah, I'm back.
So just to give you an idea of what's happening, you know the pyramid from Alien vs Predator. You know how it shifts on the inside? It changes.
Yeah.
Same thing's happening right now. Just like giving you a catch up.
Did something move in this room,
The
or
labyrinth behind us is changing.
The labyrinth behind you is completely shifted. You can still hear the stone moving on stone, and then it stops and it's quiet.
Great, awesome. Cool. Hopefully, there's not a bomb in the middle of this place. So, do you think it's safe to approach the sarcophagus?
The
If you're
symbol you
asking
see
my
in the
opinion
center is
via religious, I couldn't
yeah, the
say.
triangle, the upside down triangle with the circle. Golbash said that's religious. Everything else looks pretty alien.
Huh. Maybe before we go up there, we should investigate the rest of this room. There might be something we're missing here.
Something burning?
That is the ever-burning torch over the sarcophagus.
Ah, okay.
I'll be just in the other room, so you guys know.
Jack, do I notice how this wall looks different here?
You do.
Is it just flat, or is it
It is flush, just like the rest of the wall, except the stones look like they're in a different pattern, as if it was a doorway and it has now been sealed. there are also runic carvings on the wall.
So if this place is shifting, this might be a doorway at one time or another. There's got to be
maybe
something
try-
controlling all this.
Looking into the religious symbol where it has that hole, is there like blood stains or any type
Nope,
of...
actually, it looks mechanical. It looks like something would something could be placed in there and then turned. You see a little bit of almost like stone cog work along the outer edge of it, but it definitely looks more mechanical than just a symbol.
Okay, I'm going to pass that on. It looks like this may be almost a keyhole to turn and cause something to happen.
Wait, you said keyhole?
Well, some type of hole, as I'd mentioned before, but now that I've gotten closer, there appears to be like cogs or something that it could be turned to do something.
Jack, do I notice how the eternal flame on this sarcophagus looks exactly like that religious symbol on the floor?
Well, no, the eternal flame is actually on the wall behind it. It's not on any
okay.
one of the symbols.
Okay, all right. But I do notice how there's a marking on this. Is this a coffin or sarcophagus?
It looks like some kind of large
know that.
sarcophagus. Yeah.
Okay. Do I notice that though? How the marking on the floor is the exact same?
Does look similar, only the other way.
Yes.
Correct. But yes, it is. It does look to be the same.
And since it is pointing the other way, it makes me think that somehow that symbol down there could turn around pointing the same way, which may open something or do something.
All right. Well, the crystal worked once. Maybe the key to get in here is also the key to get out of here. Maybe.
There's also a. It looks like in the corner over here, and I'll point to my right. It looks like there's another thing of force over there.
Yes, that's
And that's the
If
one
I-
from the other room, isn't it?
yeah. If my situational awareness is correct, I believe that led to the room with the bookcases and the table with food. Can I look at the crystal and look at this quote unquote keyhole and see if it looks like it might fit in there?
Sure. It doesn't take you long, especially with your thieving past, to identify that the golden rounded part on the bottom of that crystal has almost like a little nub sticking out of it that looks like it would fit perfectly in the slot with the crystal facing up, the gold part being inserted.
Ooh, interesting.
All right. Well,
Everybody better step far away.
yes, you all might want to take a few steps back. I'm not sure what this will do, and if someone's gonna blow up, it might as well be the person putting the crystal in the hole. All right, here goes nothing, and I will insert it with the gold side down and see if it twists.
Okay. You stick it in the hole. The crystal literally slides perfectly in and then drops down like a quarter of an inch and kind of just rests into the socket.
Good luck.
Can I twist it to the right?
Okay. You go ahead and you begin to twist it. It doesn't necessarily turn easily, but with a little
You know-
downward pressure, it slides down about another half inch and then begins turning.
Oh, this thing has
I
a
was gonna
child
say-
safety on it.
Need some guidance before, but too late now.
I'll poke my head around and say, "You should bop it."
I should what?
It's not whack-a-mole. Come on
It's
now.
an arcane term. You wouldn't
Oh,
know.
bop it.
Yeah, bop it.
I've always been more of a twist it kind of guy.
And then pull it.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
you
Kill it.
you basically insert it a little bit further, and then you begin rotating. And as you are turning, the symbol on the floor begins to rotate as well. The second that happens, you guys, the two larger symbols on the floor on each side begin to swirl with sand as you are turning the key. And that's the one that's just to the northwest of the dwarf, and the same symbol right across the other side. What are you doing?
You say swirl with sand.
Yep.
Is the sand coming into the room, or is it just around those emblems?
It's just around. It's the whatever dust was around the emblems, but almost as if the emblems themselves are creating almost two little swirling vortexes of sand.
Can I twist it more?
Sure.
Okay.
You continue to twist it as the symbol begins to switch more. The sand swirling vortexes basically come to almost their full height to the top of the room, and they begin coalescing into some large monsters. And roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh my god, my initiative this past few sessions is like 1, 4.
I roll 15 on that, but I can't roll like above fucking 10 on anything else. Holy crap.
There's that 20.
Yes.
All right. Gully Bash, give us that initiative roll.
Oh, never mind. I rolled a 4.
Right. Initiative. Why haven't I learned where all this stuff is?
You'll get it. Okay, beginning combat. Flavis.
I guess noticing these things forming into giant creatures. I will.
Sand golems?
They definitely look to be made of sandstone, some kind of elemental.
Okay. Shit. I will reach for my bracer of daggers, and I will grab a fan of them in my traditional way and throw them at the creature here on the left.
All right. Oh, and they seem very focused on Flavis for some reason.
Of course they do. Of course they do. I would have it no other way.
He opened it.
I will also use one.
He has not yet completely turned the key all the way, but enough that these things have spawned in.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hold off on turning that key anymore. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be bad.
Click and they say, yes, master.
Where is my? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I've not been using this at all, and I can't seem to find it in this list. Where are you?
What are you looking for?
It's my mark. It gives me a 1d4. I can't remember if it's on every attack or if it's just the first one I make.
Hunter's Mark?
No, not Hunter's Mark. It's one of the things you get here. Sorry, just bear with me for half a second while I click through all this.
You're well over half a second.
He didn't know what a minute was, so obviously his seconds probably escaped him as well.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, here we go. Favored foe.
The first time on each of your turns that you hit a favorite enemy, you deal damage to it.
Yeah, an extra 1d4. Okay, so it'll be the first time. All right. Let's do this. I am obviously shining with bright light, so nothing gets advantage. Okay, ignore that.
I will
just
ignore that.
rolled the damage. All right, here we go. So 25 hit?
That definitely hits, yes.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta ask. You never know. I will also do my sneak attack on that one. I believe he's in range. These are large, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, first dagger. Do the second dagger. So I wasted so much time. We'll just try to burn through these quickly. It's hitting.
Yep.
Normal.
Shing.
Third dagger.
I love the throwing dagger.
It is really cool. Okay, hitting again. Normal. Actually, I should have added a 1d8 to that because it's my extra attack. God damn it.
You just roll 1d8, that's fine.
Sure. Let me just. Oh wait, no. That's. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
One more
Of course
damage.
it's 1 damage. Okay, and and then followed up with my bonus action to launch a hand crossbow at him.
Shink.
It's a
That will
19
hit.
Okay. There we go. All right, and I will use the last little bit of my turn. Oh, look, that had a little animation too. To go up here.
Standing on top of the sarcophagus. Perfect.
Yes, and I will end my. Okay, now I'm nervous, but okay, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. Let's see. We are
No
going to-
disrespect for the dead there.
Don't
Starting to
be
get fun
back
and
in.
Fraser vibes, bro.
He is going to target the halfling and attack.
Yes,
And fails.
I love the fucking fail.
he punches him. No.
And throws his other fist at you. And
That is
hits
hitting.
for 12 points of damage. And that'll
Damn.
end his turn. Meanwhile, the other sandstone elemental makes its path towards you.
Oh, there's two. I couldn't see the other one.
You didn't listen very well about the two swirls
Oh, I
of
couldn't see that.
sand.
That will miss you. And a second attack. That will hit you
Not feeling good about this one.
for 11 points of damage. At the same time, the dwarf, you see this, the sandstone on the floor is made of the same material as the elemental in front of you. And as he moves, you almost see pieces of sandstone come off where he steps, and it seems to regenerate some of the broken damage on his body.
Yay.
Lovely.
And with that, it is now Akron's turn.
I shall punch many times.
Sounds good. That misses. You hit once. This is your bonus attack. Nope. Hold on for a quick
And I shall
second.
end my turn.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Foundry froze up again on me. That's weird.